incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing is Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So they're left with fourth down here. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Texans take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. On first down, here's Burrow. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw, Burrow. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Burrow setting to throw. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll motion a tight end left. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Mixon has the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. It's caught left side by Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Mostert trying to punch it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action, Mahomes. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dell now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow back to throw. Has his man, it's Mixon.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action now, Burrow. Kittle brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here's Burrow. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Pass is caught at the 9. And in for the Houston touchdown. To stick to, turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the 2 stay connected.
10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This finds Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing. Beautifully. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. From the red zone now. Completes this one to Chase. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. With a win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today. And boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out. They backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE. Bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.